Hi everyone, this is Dave from Geekanoids, and in this video I'm going to be doing a disk speed test of the Seagate Slim 500GB USB 3 hard drive. As you can see here, it is an ultra slim design, very nicely made, feels very solid, and it's got some nice features as well, because if I go around to this end you will see it's got a USB 3 connection, and this is the connection I'm going to use to perform the first disk speed test. There's also an LED light here, and you'll see a line across the bottom. What you can do with the Slim from Seagate is you can actually pull this connector off and it reveals a serial ATA connection. So I'm going to also be testing this with the Seagate GoFlex Thunderbolt adapter to see how it performs over a Thunderbolt connection as well. So first thing I'm going to do is pop that USB 3 connector back on and connect this up to my 2012 Apple MacBook Air. Now this is an Intel Core i7 MacBook Air that supports USB 3, and we're actually testing this using Blackmagic Design's Disk Speed Test application. This is a free application in the Mac App Store. And the first thing we're going to do is select this cogwheel, select target drive, and just make sure that we have got the Seagate Slim drive selected. Click choose, and then we're going to click start to set the disk speed test running, and we're getting a write speed of 97.2 megabytes per second, and a read speed which is ramping up to over 100. We've got 100.3 megabytes per second. We'll let that run just for a second time. This time round we're getting a write speed of 100.0 megabytes per second and a read speed of just under 100 that time, so 99.9 megabytes per second. So let's click stop, and we're going to eject the drive, and this time round we're going to connect this via that Thunderbolt adapter. So let's give you a quick look at how we're going to achieve this. So we're going to remove the connector plate on the end of the Seagate Slim, and this reveals that serial ATA connection, and I've already got connected here. This is the Seagate GoFlex Thunderbolt adapter, and we're just going to slide this hard drive into position. It should locate nicely like so, and now we are connected via the Thunderbolt adapter over a Thunderbolt connection on the MacBook Air. So let's pop that to one side again, and we'll give you a closer look at the disk speed test software. And let's just double check. We're just going to go into this cogwheel again, into the settings, and select the target drive, and just make sure we've got the Seagate drive selected. So this is now over the Thunderbolt connection, and remember, over USB 3 we were getting around about the 100 megabytes per second. So let's click start, and this time round it's ramping up. Are we going to get a better speed? You would certainly expect it to deliver a better speed, but that's very disappointing. 89 megabytes per second via that Thunderbolt connection, and on the read speed 100.5 megabytes per second. So it's actually performing in a very similar manner than it was over the USB 3. So not a very good performance increase. In fact, no performance increase at all over the Thunderbolt connection. So that's a little bit disappointing. It's just coming in at under 100 megabytes per second. So hardly any difference, if anything, a little bit worse. So let's click stop on that, and we shall eject this and give you one last look at the drive. Now, I was really hoping for a nice speed increase, so that's very disappointing. The fact that over the Thunderbolt connection it performed a little tiny bit worse, in fact, is a big letdown on this one. But taking a sort of step backwards and looking at the overall performance, over USB 3 or Thunderbolt you're getting round about 100 megabytes per second on the read and write speeds in a very compact design USB 3 hard drive. This is the Seagate Slim. I'm also going to be testing other USB 3 hard drives. You will see an annotation on your screen. Please do click that and select another video to watch, and I will see you all in the next one.